Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are picking things up in this first boys consolation semifinal here at Wyneken Memorial Lutheran School in Decatur, Indiana. 3 minutes 56 seconds remain in the opening quarter, and we are tied up at 2. The teams competing in this first consolation semifinal are the Lutheran South Unity Phoenix from Fort Wayne. They are in their home white uniforms. White tops, that is, with red letters and numbers, and red shorts with a white stripe on the side. Their opponent is a conference opponent from the ILSAA South Division. That's Zion Lutheran from right here in Decatur, the Lions. They're in their visiting red uniforms with white letters and numbers and black trim. Phoenix coach Lee Buxton called a timeout shortly after a Zion basket to get his team regrouped. Certainly seems to have worked, at least in the short term. That was Cal Conrad from Zion committing the first foul of the game for either side. Jalen Bush has scored all 4 of the Lutheran South Unity points, make that 5. Zion's going to retain possession of the basketball. They have on the floor right now number 22, Graham Cole-Clazier, number 11, Zach Franz, number 33, Cal Conrad, number 23, Kurt Conrad, and number 8, William Bleakey. That's Royce Buxton, who comes to a good jump stop there. LaShawn Ackles, deep 3, but inaccurate on the attempt. Cole-Clazier, 3, right corner, too strong, gets his own deep rebound. Nice move, great footwork. Cole-Clazier for 2. Royce Buxton to the basket. Shot was deflected. Nice pass to Bush. Bush, nice spin. Up and in. Jalen Bush carrying his team right now. Turnover. Royce Buxton to the cup. Scoop shot, no. LaShawn Ackles rips down the board there. He's joined on the floor by Bush and Buxton, who've already been mentioned. And in addition, number 13, Jeremiah Guy, and number 14, Bentley Freeman. Buxton's shot, short. Number 12, Easton Kirshner. And number 31, Isaac Cerna, have come into the game. Full court 2-2-1 pressure applied by Lutheran South Unity. Bush and Buxton on top. Cole-Clazier, heavily pressured. Almost turns it over. Brother to brother, 3, left slot. Over the backboard and out of bounds. 85 seconds left, first quarter. Double high ball screen for Buxton. He gets his choice. Goes left, knocked to the floor, no whistle. Brother to brother. Cole-Clazier thought about it. Scoop shot by Kirshner, no good. Bush, got to know somebody's coming from behind there. Ackles, step back, 3, too strong. Guy keeps it alive, but into the hands of Cerna. 45 seconds. Ooh, Bush got a deflection. Cal Conrad, Bush blocked the shot, but hit him with the body. Cal Conrad to the free throw line. Nothing but net. Number 41, Connor Collantine for Lutheran South Unity checks into the game, replacing LaShawn Ackles. Conrad's second free throw, well short of the basket. Under 30 to play, first quarter. Freeman pressured by Kirshner. Buxton crossing over, floater. Ooh, Bush almost came up with a foul. Cerna, skip pass. Cole Clazier, good look. Inside out basketball. Kurt Conrad cannot get it to go at the buzzer. And that's how the first quarter is going to finish. Lutheran South Unity Phoenix 7. Zion Lions 5. All right, second quarter, here we go. Zion ball first. Zone defense here from Lutheran South Unity, very active. Good ball movement by Zion. Collantine lets Bush come up with the steal. Bush baseline, spins, knocked out of his hands, but he gets it back anyway. Foul by Conrad. I mentioned to you that the first girls semifinal game is taking place simultaneously at Central Lutheran School in New Haven. They're at halftime right now, and the number 1 overall seed in the tournament, the St. Peter's Columbus Lions, currently have a 3-point lead over their challenger, the Central Lutheran Chargers from New Haven. That score is 18-15. Kirshner in the corner, gives it up to Bleaky. Inside, turns, shoots. Cal Conrad with a field goal. And we're knotted up at 7, 60 seconds into the second quarter. Buxton answers right back with a deep 2 just inside the right slot. Conrad getting molested going to the basket. Not quite sure how the Lutheran South Unity player can think that he did not commit a foul. Conrad was 1 for 2 from the free throw line the first time, misses the first. Misses the second. This time we got a jump ball. Cern will stop and shoot. And we're tied back up. His first field goal of this game. Easton Kirshner, the offending party. LaShawn Ackles will come back into the game, replacing Connor Collentine. Buxton, floater, yes. Royce Buxton leading his team in scoring in the second quarter. It was Bush in the first. Now it's Buxton's turn in the second. The way this tournament is designed is to make sure that teams from differing regions are playing one another, but that can't always be avoided depending on who wins and who loses after the first round. For example, we had not once but twice in the boys tournament and then again in the girls tournament a battle of Seymour, Indiana, as Immanuel Lutheran played St. John's Sowers. In both cases, the Immanuel Warriors were victorious today. Teams very familiar with one another. Cal Conrad blocks that shot out of bounds. Cern is going to go out, as is Kirshner, and Kurt Conrad and Graham Colclaser come back in. I mention this because this game that you are viewing right now is a rematch of the Lutheran Schools Athletic Association of Greater Fort Wayne's third place game from late January. I guess technically it was early February. I want to say it was on Sunday, February 1st. Zion was victorious, 39-34 in that game. These two teams would have also played one another in the regular season, which is a score that I'm trying to access for you now. Buxton goes to the deck hard. No malicious intent, but that's Cal Conrad's third foul. Zion was defeated by Lutheran South Unity. It looks like the score was 36-45 in early December. Bush, man, he can sure elevate. Wonder if he's a high jumper. Track and field is rapidly approaching. Colclaser getting pressured. Buxton doing a good job of applying pressure without fouling. Now he comes up with the steal, and Cerna gets called for the foul. Colclaser gets tagged with the blocking foul. And so Bentley Freeman's going to go to the free throw line. They're now in the bonus at the 1:58 mark in the second quarter. Freeman's first shot is good. Not sure why he didn't get called for a violation there, as his foot came down on the opposite side of the free throw line. before the ball struck the iron. Did it again, but this time he missed. Royce Buxton with a good hustle, but couldn't keep it from going out of the court's territory. It's only the shooter in a free throw situation that cannot enter the lane before the ball hits the basket apparatus. Everyone else can start jostling for position underneath there when the ball is released from the shooter's hand. Second shot here for Kurt Conrad. Unsuccessful. Bush tucks it, scores it. Strong move. His first basket of the quarter. His team's lead is 5. Shot by Cerner from the right corner is good. Buxton, tough shot, contorted his body. Well done. 30-second timeout called by Coach Seth Colclaser here. 61 seconds left in the period. Over at Central Lutheran, the Columbus Lions have started off the second half well with a 4-0 run. Their lead is up to 7, 22-15 over the technical home team Chargers. They're not displayed on the scoreboard as the home team because they're on the bottom side of the bracket. But it is their gymnasium. Number 15, Paitu Hine is getting some run here. Ackles is on the floor as well. Able to keep it alive in the corner there, but throws it off Buxton's ankle and out of bounds. 41 seconds. Lutheran South Unity ball. Freeman's pass deflected and intercepted. Kurt Conrad. Colclaser, 3, right wing. Not enough on it. 10 seconds. Freeman will shoot it. Knuckleball. No. 2, 1. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was closer than you would have expected in a situation like that. Okay, going into the halftime break in this boys consolation semifinal. Lutheran South Unity Phoenix 16, Zion Lions Decatur 11. Zion basketball to start the second half here. Let's start off this first possession with a personal foul. Jeremiah Guy, the guilty party. Kurt Conrad post entry to his brother. Off the side of the backboard, Bleaky offensive board. Conrad threw out of bounds. Zion going to keep the basketball. If there was a deflection, it was very light. Kurt Conrad, 3. So we might look back at that later as a significant moment. Buxton crossing over. Guy reverses it. Buxton step back 3, right wing, in and out. Conrad to Bleaky. Cole Quasier cuts. Can't finish. Brother to brother kick out. Kurt Conrad. Another 3. And trying to remember, is that the first Zion lead in this ball game? Bush, power move. Can't complete it. Buxton getting harassed. Able to maintain possession of the basketball, though. Got Bleaky on him. Bush on the right wing. He'll shoot a deep 2, foot on the line, no good. Freeman keeps the line. He gets fouled. Going up. Cole Quasier gets charged with that one. First shot from Freeman, no good. Second one, same result. Cal Conrad floater, no. Buxton rebound. Lutheran South Unity with some numbers. Bleaky gets called for the foul. Interesting interpretation of that contact. Thought for sure he ran square into the body of Cal Conrad. Buxton 3. Knuckleballer off the window and in. A kiss. Lutheran South Unity takes the lead back. Franz tries to do the same. Bush steps in front of the pass. Guy to Ackles. Bush, rebound, but he fell to the floor. Traveling violation. Full court pressure applied by the Phoenix. Guy gets called for the foul. Over at Central Lutheran, Columbus has opened up a 15-point lead, outscoring Central 18-6 in the second half. Buxton, floater no good. Bush comes out of nowhere, snags that board. Bleaky fouled him on the way up. So Jalen Bush going to go to the free throw line for the first time since he completed an and one in the first. Cern is going to come in, so is Kirshner. Oh for 2 for Jalen Bush. Miscommunication from the Conrad brothers. Buxton, layup. No good, he gets fouled. Cal Conrad, despite trying not to commit the personal foul, does just that. Lutheran South Unity not taking advantage of their opportunities at the charity stripe in this quarter, 0 for 5. Make that 1 for 6. Never too late to get it going. Difference is at 3. Cerna getting bodied down there. Kurt, 3. Off the wedge. Bush gave it to his teammate in a very dangerous situation there. Ackles tucks it, as he's accustomed to doing on the football field. There are no jump balls, though, in football. Buxton. Turnover, Zion. Turnover right back. Cerna, foot on the line, deep 2, short. Kirshner put back, no. Jump ball, possession of the Phoenix. High ball screen for Guy. Almost loses it, but maintains control. Buxton. Off the mark. Freeman saves it in the hands of Cal Conrad. Nice pass to brother Kurt. Layup is in. Kurt Conrad with the only 8 points scored in this quarter by Zion. Buxton, tough layup missed. Guy, three-pointer, top of the key, looked good, but no. Out of bounds. Zion basketball. Looking to take the lead, 13.7 seconds left in the third. Cerna at the buzzer, no. So we got another good one here at Wyneken Memorial. The energy in the gymnasium isn't really matching that. But nonetheless, the score is 20 points for Lutheran South Unity versus 19 accounted for by the Zion Lions. over at Central Lutheran School in New Haven. The Columbus Lions continue to roll. Four-time defending ILSAA A-State Girls Basketball Tournament champions are going to cruise to a 17-point victory over Central. That game was only a 3-point differential at halftime. It's actually going to turn into a 15-point victory for St. Peter's, it appears. Maybe more. They got somebody going to the free throw line right now. The winner of this game will advance to tomorrow morning's Consolation Championship to be played at Concordia Lutheran High School. The loser will play for 11th place also tomorrow at Concordia Lutheran High School. Zion basketball to start the fourth quarter. The rubber match between these two schools and their last opportunity to play one another in this 2025-26 season. Cal Conrad shot no good. Cole Clazier floater. Went to the ground. No whistle, though. Ackles stops, shoots. Good. Be big for the Phoenix if LaShawn Ackles could get going here in the fourth. Count the bucket and the foul. Ackles gets charged with the foul. Cal Conrad completes the three-point play. And we're knotted up at 22, 60 seconds into the fourth. Jalen Bush called for a foul. That's his third. Cerna, baseline jumper, no good. Here comes Buxton. Up ahead to Guy. Timeout called by Phoenix coach Lee Buxton. It's going to be a 30-second timeout early on in fourth quarter. The next game that's going to be played here at Wyneken Memorial Lutheran School is the second consolation semifinal. That's going to be featuring the Holy Cross Crusaders of Fort Wayne, and they're taking on St. Paul's Spartans from Munster, Indiana, the northwest part of the state. Preparations are being made for the second girls semifinal over at Central Lutheran. It's unfortunately for the Crusaders of Holy Cross that they have to be divided. Their girls are playing against the Concordia Cubs in that second girls semifinal, while their boys are here at Wyneken. Out of the timeout. Got man defense played by Zion. Ackles, elbow, jumper. Bush, board. Ooh, Conrad very well could have picked up his 5th right there. Referee swallowed the whistle, though. Still tied at 22. Who's going to take the advantage first? Franz, 3. Short. Bleaky. Nice pass into Cal Conrad. Freeman gets called for the foul. Conrad's first free throw, no good. Second one, no good. Kurt Conrad. Said it once, said it 1,000 times. Coach hates when the foul is 80 feet away from the basket. Hopefully all that comes with time and experience. Buxton, scoop shot with the left hand. Good job, look opposite there. Cole Clazier up and in. Buxton, 3, right slot, knuckleball, yes! Royce Buxton took the handoff from Jalen Bush. Turnover. Ackles, layup, yes! Little spurt here from the Phoenix. And a 3-point. Ackles looking like a defensive back out there. Bush up ahead. Buxton, nice bounce past the guy. Got a kickball violation. We're going to stay underneath that rim. Ooh, Buxton and Bleaky, what a great individual matchup there. Bleaky gets called for the foul, though. Franz picks up his first. Cern is going to come in for him. Guy to Bush. Guy, floater, yes! Jeremiah Guy's first bucket of the game comes at a big moment. The lead is 5. Freeman, good anticipation, that ball out of bounds. Thrown into the backcourt. Turnover. Bush up ahead of Guy. Conrad, big block. Jump ball, possession, Phoenix. 84 seconds to go. Full timeout called by the Phoenix. Ackles three-pointer coming out of the timeout. Unsuccessful, but it looked good. Good pass. Conrad puts it in. Buxton up to Ackles. Ackles bounce pass cross court. Freeman saves it. No, he does not save it. Foot was on the end line. Foul called on Bush. That's his fourth. If he were to go out, that would be big. Does so much for this Phoenix ball club. Ooh. Deflection. And then it went off a Cal's foot. Buxton. Bush. He'll get it across half court. Bush is just a physical specimen. Can get to wherever he wants to on the floor. Zion's playing chase now. Guy, pump fake, layup, no. Got a jump ball. Zion basketball. Hasn't been too evident in this game, but Zion is known for good three-point shooting. And they're only down by 3 points here. Coach Seth Cole-Clazier drawing something up to get this thing knotted up at 29. 26.2 seconds remain. Back cut. Good for Bleaky. Timeout by Coach Cole-Clazier. So they didn't need to draw something up to tie it up after all. Get a quick two. Go down one. Make Lutheran South Unity possess it. Full timeout here. 12 seconds to go. They're getting ready to start the second girls semifinal over at Central Lutheran School in New Haven. Concordia Cubs from Fort Wayne playing the Holy Cross Crusaders from Fort Wayne. The neighbors just down the road from one another, similarly sized schools. That might be the rubber match for them over there. Bush into Buxton. Buxton getting harassed and fouled. Kurt Conrad with the foul. They got to get one more to get to the free throw line. Buxton has it. You know Cal Conrad can't foul. Okay, Kurt will commit. Now Jalen Bush with an opportunity to hit some clutch free throws. He can't make it a two-possession game, but he can make it a three-point game. It's 29-28, 5.4 to go. First free throw off the mark. Second one is good. So 30-28, 5.4 to go. Coach Cole Glazier calls a timeout. So we'll see what they're going to go for. Are they going to go for the win or the tie? What would you do? Comment in the chat if you wish. I don't know. My guess is they're going for the win here. Zion has some siblings who are playing in the girls' state basketball championship game down at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. The Belmont Braves from here in Decatur, one of the Adams County high schools in town, has qualified for state championship game in Class 3A. I am ignorant of who their opponent is going to be. But nevertheless, going to keep an eye on that score. All right, so how is this one going to reach its end? Full court pressure applied. Oh, turnover. So Zion is down but not out. Royce Buxton has a chance to ice it though. Two made free throws here and they can go up 4 and this game will be as good as over. First shot no good, so he can't rip their hearts out yet. Second shot no good. Conrad with the rebound and the timeout simultaneously. Last time in that situation, Zion drew something up, but they were unable to get the ball inbounded. All right, so here we go. Kurt Conrad, 3. No, at the buzzer. So Lutheran South Unity is going to advance to tomorrow's consolation championship game. Zion will play tomorrow as well, playing for 11th place. Safe travels to any folks from Zion traveling down to watch that Belmont State Championship game. Let's see here, looking at the box score. Royce Buxton had 13. LaShawn Ackles chipped in 4, all in the fourth. Jeremiah Guy had a big bucket in the fourth. Bentley Freeman with just 1 from the free throw line. And Jalen Bush, who started the game so strong, finished with an even 10. Over on the Zion side, William Bleakey had 2, Graham Colclaser with 4, Kirk Conrad had 8, Isaac Cerna 4, and Cal Conrad with 8. Thanks for tuning in to the YouTube home of the Indiana Lutheran Schools Athletic Association. This is coverage of the 2026 Girls and Boys State Basketball Tournament here in Northeast Indiana.